Welcome back to episode 2 of Road to 100, where I try to break 100 on the golf course as a complete beginner. In the last episode, I came to the amazing Mandai golf course trying to beat my personal record of plus 16, and I failed. After many hours of practice, I'm back at Mandai with one goal in mind, to beat my record. Today is also very important because in the next episode, I will be attempting to break 100 at an actual 18-hole course. And if I can't play well here, I'm not ready for the course. So have I actually improved, or am I about to get exposed?
Yeah, it comes down to this.
Alright, so starting out with hole number 1, 135 yards, par 3, and here's my first shot, already looking a lot better than the previous episode. Almost got a green in regulation, I believe that's what it's called. So I started practicing a little bit with some bump and runs, so I think over here I had a 9-iron, which I felt very comfortable with bumping and running. And also in the previous episode, my putting was really not that great, so I made sure to practice that. So over here we got a little cheeky 2-putt getting me to +1.
So that was a 2-on 2-putt, a lot better than my first video, and I'm trying out new strategies, and I've been practicing my putting at home, so I'm just trying to get at least double bogey on each hole, and I think I'm going to score a lot better and beat this guy right here. What'd you get? 5?
Alright, so moving on to hole number 2, 233 yards, first shot, and I hit it a little bit left, and it actually landed in a little bit of mud because right before I played, it was pouring rain, so just got a big chunk of mud on my iron. Look at that mud. Had to wipe it off with a leaf. Alright, so shot number 3 had a little bit of a 20-yard chip, I would say, and just got it on the fringe of the green. And I was really comfortable with the bump and run, so I pulled out my 9-iron again because there was a lot of green space in front of me and got it around, I would say, 2 feet from the hole. So got a cheeky bogey for +2.
Nice. So that was 4-on 1-putt. That's a bogey. I'll take those.
Alright, moving on to hole number 3, 110 yards. First shot, pulled it or pushed it a little bit right. So had a little chip here, another around 15 yards. And as you can see, my chipping needed some work. I'm still not confident with my chipping, so that's something I know I need to practice. And over here I pull out my putter, just barely missed it, but really happy with that lag putt so that I can get it in for another bogey. So far I'm playing much better than my other episode. 3 bogeys through 3 holes, I'll take that any day. So moving on to hole number 4, 116 yards.
I will take that any day. Any day, anytime.
So over here I have around a 25-yard chip. I got it in the air, but just pulled it a little bit short again. And I had another long putt here for par. Here we go, in the hole. Nope, just kidding, to the right. So, but that's okay because I can 2-putt, right? Unfortunately, I had to do a 3-putt on this and I got a double bogey, but we're still at +5 through 4 holes.
That's okay. Double bogey, I think.
Alright, so moving on to hole number 5, 273 yards, straight to the moon with my 3-wood. And this is the only hole where you can pull out your driver or 3-wood. But as you can see, I don't have that dialed in yet. I mainly just practiced my irons, chipping, and putting on the driving range, and I ended up getting in the woods.
Okay, I'm going to do something crazy here. I'm going to go right through the trees.
Yeah, so my plan was to go through right through the trees, and you know, I thought I could get this through, but with a combination of the muddy ground, the tall grass, or the rough I should say, I ended up, you know, not getting out of the woods in one hit, which in hindsight I should have just punched it out and then get back on the fairway so I have some clean shots. You know, I wanted to be smart and try to get ahead. So this was another big learning point for me. If I'm ever in the trees, just punch it out, get back on the fairway. So that's what I'm going to do next time. So back with the 9-iron for the little bump and run. And what I realized, because I'm still a beginner, so I'm learning, you know, what I should do and shouldn't do, and it's really just the blow up holes that messes up your whole scorecard. So on this hole, I got I believe quadruple bogey, which I was +5, and now suddenly I'm +9, which cannot happen if you're trying to beat your scores. And then over here, I tried to chip it over the bunker, and I end up thinning it, and I landed in the bunker. And it's so weird because it's as you play more, or as I'm playing more, I feel more confident that I can hit shots. But that leads me to not playing safe, and it leads to things like this. In the sand bunker, I don't even practice it, and I end up having to take 2 shots just to get it out. And then back with my chipping, I thinned it, and this hole ends up just becoming a blow-up hole. And so I really know I need to dial in on my chipping because that's super, super important. But luckily for me, my putting was on point that day. So a little 2-putt or 1-putt since I was off the green, whatever you want to call it. But look at that, +13. I was at +5, and I quadruple bogeyed 2 times in a row, and now I'm +13. So we cannot be having that. So over here, here's my 3rd shot, and I had to shoot it a little bit awkwardly because there's like a little mound behind. But my putting here almost gets in the hole and lips out. I thought that was going in, but end up getting a double bogey, and now I'm +15. The score to beat is 16, but we only have 2 holes left, so let's see what I can do. So 2nd shot here, chip it up. Chipping definitely needs practice, so don't worry, I'll work on that. Here we go with my putting. Try to lag putt it up there, a little bit short. And this shot, I'm really like, I wish I could have this shot back because it was perfectly straight going in. I don't know why, I just put too much power on it. Ends up becoming a double bogey, and I'm at +17. But you know what they say, it's not over till the fat lady sings. I need to get +15 to break my record, so I had to get a hole in 1 here. Yeah, so unfortunately, the fat lady did sing today. As you can see here, I'm going to be speaking because I thought that if I made this putt, I would break my record. So overall, through this 9 holes, I learned that my chipping needs to be worked on. My putting still is okay, and eventually I do want to get my driving in 3-wood. And at the end of the 9 holes, I scored +18, which I'm not happy about. I'm going to be back to beat it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.